year. Well, there's only one gentleman I know that can give us some wonderful advice when it comes to vitamins and supplements. His name, of course, is Mr. Andrew Lessman, and I am thrilled that Andrew is able to join us for our New Year's Eve spectacular. Andrew, good evening. How are you? Andrew, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Do I not have good reception here?
I can hear you loud and clear, sparklingly perfect. Good to hear your voice, my friend.
Good to hear yours. I'll be seeing you in 2019 soon, but we're still in 2018.
Well, Andrew, we were just saying about looking forward to a new year and kind of some new habits and routines. When it comes to taking care of ourselves, that's the first thing that matters, right?
Well, and I think when it comes to this time of year, we become conscious of perhaps an opportunity for change, because with every new year comes a fresh start.
Yeah.
So I don't really think that weight loss is the principal New Year's resolution that people choose. I think health and wellness, spending a healthier year, I think that's part and parcel to any resolution, because it's hard to even be happy without your good health.
Well, tonight we've got a wonderful selection because we're going to round out your December monthly specials and get everybody kind of the launch of our January monthly specials. Andrew, they said we should start with the vitamin K2, and what a wonderful deal you've put together for this month of December.
For December, we had vitamin K2 and the calcium magnesium intensive care. So we start with vitamin K2, which for anyone, if you consume calcium in your diet, if you supplement calcium, it's recognizing how important that is for bone health. But at the same time, calcium is something that we need to be aware of, keeping it where it should be in our bones, which is the reservoir for calcium in our body, and not having that calcium go elsewhere, right, where we don't want it to go. And that's what vitamin K2 does. And throughout this month, this has been a monthly special that's basically been at today's special pricing for the month of December, and it ends tonight at midnight.
So Andrew, with regards to vitamin K2, I've learned from you along the way that for those of us that are taking, as you say, calcium or vitamin D3, this really is an essential building block to maximizing that, correct?
Well, vitamin K2 is entirely different than vitamin K1. Vitamin K1 has to do with blood clotting. Vitamin K2 has to do with the healthy utilization of calcium in our body. It has to do with keeping the calcium in our bones, where it keeps our bones healthy and strong, and not having the calcium go into our arteries, perhaps, causing calcification, where our arteries can lose their flexibility and lose their resiliency. And probably the most important indicator of youth or indicator of aging is really the flexibility of our arteries. We think about our joints, we think about our skin, but it's really keeping our arteries flexible. So vitamin K2 MK7 is absolutely critical. I introduced it a number of years ago.
Right.
Since that time, people have finally begun to talk about it. Doctors recognize its importance. If you look at the reviews, that's what they talk about, is how their doctors really emphasize that this is a critical vitamin that we should all be taking.
And Andrew, with that in mind, I'd love to read a couple of reviews, if I may. They have, okay, great, they've got it here. This is one from Patty. Patty says, my doctor approves. I read an article on MSN about what doctors did for their health. One of the things was taking a vitamin K2 supplement. I researched it and found that it was excellent for heart and bone health. I called my family doctor about it and he gave his approval, so I got it from our trusted vitamin source. That's Mr. Andrew Lessman. And now hubby and I both take it. We're considered elderly in age, but we don't want to feel old. Thanks, Andrew, another winner. And last one, fantastic, says Janine in New York. I'm so glad you're making this vitamin. My doctor said everything should be taken, everybody should be taking it. We need it to keep the calcium in the right places, like our bones and not our arteries. I can't thank Andrew enough. I only trust vitamins from Andrew because he puts no added fillers or ingredients that we don't need. This one is a winner. Thanks again. And Andrew, obviously that's the theme throughout all the reviews on your vitamin K2 product. They're telling us we're gonna go and switch our details to the calcium magnesium. Again, it all ties together.